Hey, what's good? It's your boy Matthew Michael, and I am so happy to welcome you back to week 3 of the 52-week challenge that we're doing here on Webull, going from $50 all the way up to $6,500, with the goal being a 10% increase on the value of the account each week. With the magic of compound interest, hey, this account is going to grow like crazy, and I'm happy to say that so far the first 2 weeks we have absolutely killed it. And I appreciate each and every one of you that are on this journey along with me. I would definitely not be right here where I am without you, especially for you OGs that were here the first time we did this challenge around. And for those of you that are a little bit newer to the challenge, hey, be sure to stick around to the very end of the video, because in this video, after we kind of go through the challenge and how everything went this week, I will be showing how I pick my strike prices. In last week's video, I showed kind of how I pick which stocks to trade. This week, I will be helping out a little bit and showing how I pick my strike prices. Hopefully, over time, you become a better trader and you're able to do this on your own and not have to necessarily follow my trades in my Discord. But for those of y'all that have been following in my Discord, yo, we've been getting some hits. But anyways, I'm not gonna hold y'all up anymore. So without further ado, let's get into the video. What's good? We're here Tuesday after market close. So you know the deal. Let me get out my phone and let's hop in the good old Webull. All right, so here we are in the good old Webull, and we are looking at my history. Right here, starting this week, you can see last week, we ended off with the Facebook trade on October 15th over here. If you look just above that, you'll see that I bought put on FSell for $8. Yeah, so we bought the put for 33 cents. And then I actually exited this morning. I actually bought the put yesterday. I kind of was hoping it would go down yesterday towards the end of the day. So I kind of set a limit order for 41 cents. That would have been $8 profit. Only needed $7 this week, but yo, $8 is cool too. Anyways, you'll see right here, the order got canceled. So we did not get filled right there. Under total quality, you'll see it says filled quantity and 0, so we didn't get filled right there. But then today I put in another order, closed out the position, and we closed out at 21 cents when we bought it for 33 cents. So right there, that is a loss of $12. And one thing that's actually crazy is one thing I don't like about, you know, sitting in front of the charts and waiting. I was just impatient. I said I was going to wait an hour, then get out of the trade. It looked like it was running up this morning, so I was like, yo, better get out. But had I waited that hour like I planned on, hey, we would have taken profits and we would have been done right there. But your boy did not give up right there. So what we had after that is I bought into Facebook, and I actually bought in for $54 or 54 cents, however you want to look at it. For those of you interested in seeing how I pick out my strike prices, keep watching, because I'll go into that in a little bit. But as of right here, I paid $54 to enter this contract, and then I sold it today. I was lucky enough to sell it today. And this one I actually watched closely. May have stepped away for like 5 minutes, but for the most part I was watching this overall. And we sold out for $78. So right there, that is $24 profit on this position, which brings us to a total profit of $12 this week. And again, we once again exceeded the goal. All right, so actually if we go back to the home screen, the assets, you see it shows today's P&L being a little bit under $20. And yeah, we have about $79 buying power when we started off the week with 67 continuing from last video. So yeah, we're looking pretty good right there. Yeah, that's really gonna do it for this week. But hey, keep watching, don't leave. I know a lot of you here, some of y'all are OGs, and if you're an OG, appreciate you being here. I would not be where I am right now without you. If you're a little bit newer, I have been getting this question a lot in my DMs and just messages and comments. It's all over. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do it live because I don't want to like mess with this account, because I'm trying to stick to the discipline. But what I'm gonna do, I'm actually just gonna show you how I pick out my strike prices. All right, and I'll give some examples. So say I expected Apple to make a big move. I love using Apple as an example, even though it doesn't quite move the way it used to since they done the stock splits. But say I thought Apple was going to move big. I would come to options, and you see earlier today, after I lost that $12, I had 67. I only had about $55 to make a play. So earlier today, I was fairly confident that Facebook was going to come up. So let's say I am fairly confident that Apple is going to come up today due to some sort of news, or just because there was a crazy overreaction to the downside. And I'm like, yo, it's time for a pullback. The news that people are overreacting to isn't even that bad. Let me, get a call. Because I have such little money, and because contracts on this can be kind of expensive. Like for instance, Apple's trading at 148. Looking at the calls, the ones getting just inside the money, you're paying about 150. That's well over the amount of money I have in this account. So yeah, I wouldn't really be able to afford time and get a good option. So kind of what I would do here, assuming I still had about $55, I would personally look more to watching this 150 strike right here. So say I still had about $55. Right now it looks like it's going for about $58. So this is something I would personally try to watch, just to hope that, maybe I get my chance to put it in. But yeah, I would go for something like this. The way I pick my strikes when I have less money is entirely dependent on how much money I have. I'm not saying each play I want to throw all my money in, but whenever I don't expect a play to move as much, like kind of the way Facebook moved last week, I feel the need to throw more money at something to make a smaller profit. And when I'm doing that, I always make sure that I can watch it, because otherwise you can lose all your money and be out of the challenge like that. All right, so yeah, that's how I pick my strikes. In the future, when my portfolio is a little bit bigger, I can show you how I like to pick my contracts when I actually have some wiggle room. I'm actually able to get some time and actually able to get something close to the money. But as for right now, 10% a week, 10% a trade, if you're able to get on the first trade, is definitely gonna do. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned anything or enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the like button. If for some reason you're new here and you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content. And last, but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching, and peace.